Donnie Reagan of Johnson City, Tennessee, continues to be involved in bad research.
Notice, in other words, up over the Vatican now, I've been right there. It's wrote Vicarius Filii Dei, and it's wrote in Roman numerals. Now, if you take Vicarius Filii Dei and draw the line, the Roman numerals, V for 5 and I for 1, add it up and see if you haven't got 666. Now, it's been talked about, it's been believed, it's been pretty much accepted by a very great large margin of even Christians. Now, Vicarius Filii Dei has been written there in the symbolism of Rome for hundreds and hundreds of years. Adam Clark, Koch, Ellicott, many of those men wrote about it in the 1500s, the 1600s, the 1700s, and called it the Popish Church, and called Rome the mother whore.
It's not doing it. William Branham mentions on numerous occasions that he personally saw the Latin phrase Vicarius Filii Dei above the throne of the Pope in Rome.
I've been right there, seen it myself. No, up over his place, his throne as it was, like they set the first Boniface up, the third, up at the beginning of the Catholic age here. And up over there is Vicarius Filii Dei, which means a vicar of the Son of God.
But William Branham never saw the Latin phrase Vicarius Filii Dei when he was in Rome. He was not telling the truth. William Branham mentions several times that he read the books of Uriah Smith, a Seventh-day Adventist author. Smith states in two of his books that the Latin phrase was engraved on the papal mitre or pontifical crown and details how to calculate the number 666 from the phrase. However, Uriah Smith admitted that he never saw the phrase himself and acknowledged that it first appeared in a forged document, the donation of Constantine, which was created sometime in the 8th century. What we know is that the phrase has never been an official title of the Pope, has never been carved above the papal throne, and has never been engraved on a papal mitre, crown, or tiara. Donnie Reagan sounds like he's done his research when he says that his assertions are commonly accepted as facts. He even references Adam Clark, who died in 1832, and Charles Ellicott, who died in 1905. The problem is that he is ignorant of the research done in the past 75 years, which completely debunked the claim. The Seventh-day Adventist Church publicly acknowledged Uriah Smith's error in 1948.
Personal examination of these various tiaras by different men back through the years, and a scrutiny of the pictures of many more, have failed to disclose one engraved with the inscription Vicarius Filii Dei.
They also admitted that an artist faked a photograph of a tiara so that it appeared to bear the Latin inscription, and that the Seventh-day Adventist Church would not be party to such fraud. Sadly, message ministers do not appear to love the truth as much as those in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Even when confronted with clear evidence, message ministers cannot admit that William Branham made up this story. To do so might cost them some of their followers, and that would mean their incomes would suffer. Why did William Branham make up this story of seeing the inscription in Rome? We don't know. But he was certainly aware that his followers would never question him. Did you know that you can also get 666 from the name of the Caesar, Nero, who killed Peter and Paul? Don't believe me or any message minister about these things. Be like the Bereans and do the research yourself.